Well guys, I cut them out to get a little more sun on the porch there. Hopefully that was the right move. They weren't very pretty trees, so I didn't mind cutting them out, as is this popple, but I think I'm going to save that popple for now. Guys, we're out here at the garden spot today. I'm just going to go ahead and try to square this up a bit so I can start placing my green treat posts. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a stake at the nearest spot here. And I want it pretty much in line with my cabin so I can sit on that deck and watch things grow. So the garden itself is going to be 24 by 24. Guys, now I got to figure out my length from corner to corner after I get my 2 set points on my north side. 33.94. And we'll grab one more tape measure so we can get the 24 going the other direction. So these are the beams that I'm going to use for the raised bed garden. And I could get really fancy and do a half lap back in on all these, but I'm not going to get that way. I'm just going to butt them to each other and then stack the next one on top and then split the difference. I was looking for my 12-inch speed square, but I can't find it, so I'm trying to use this thing. Okay, square up an end and then get a actual 6-foot dimension out of it. It's 24, so I'll need 4 of these. I could use my chainsaw on this, but I think this would dull it pretty fast, especially if I hit any nails. Getting that time of year, everyone. Time to wear sunglasses because I got my shorts on. think the frost is still coming up out of that spot right there. Pretty dang soft. So we're gonna go with just a 4-foot opening, and then I can put a gate up there to keep the deer and the other critters out, I guess. The only reason I want it on this side is a downhill slope to the pad. Everywhere else we built it up, so it'd be kind of, wouldn't be that difficult, but I'd have to have stairs. I was originally thinking of having the opening there, so it was a straight shot off, but then if I ever build a little greenhouse or anything up front here, this would probably be the perfect area. So I think I will just keep the opening on this end and work with it as is. Well, okay guys, this is what the framework is starting to look like. There'll be one across there, one across here to the doorway, and then a couple beds in the center. But this is just the first course, and my back is toast from shoveling them in and from carrying them and moving them around. So anyhow, I will be back at it in the morning. I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but holy smokes, this birdseed went up in the last couple weeks. Well guys, I got the main garden boxes built and supported, as you see. Put them cross members in there just to make sure when we're loading dirt that nothing pushes in or out. And I just put them every 8 feet or so all the way around. So guys, on the inside here, I think I'll build 2 boxes, but I'll use these old timbers, landscaping timbers, half round log style kind of things. They're green treated, but they've been sitting out here for many years now. But in the center here, I think I'll leave myself about 3 feet all the way around the beds. I'll build a bed down here and a bed down here, and then use some cattle panels and build an arch. And that'll be great for peas and some of the vining stuff like cucumbers, even pumpkins and stuff. If a guy supports the pumpkins, watermelon, all that type of stuff can grow vertical. But you just have to support them. I went 16 inches instead of 24, just for stuff like tomatoes and such, some of the taller plants. Anyhow, I'm going to get back to work. So these beds are going to be somewhere around 2.5 feet by 10 foot for the interior beds. I think my little generator's a fan of this chop box. Well, there's number 1 interior bed. We'll build one more over on this side and then use some cow panels or something and make an archway across from that edge to that edge, so that the peas and stuff, the vining stuff, can climb upwards. Well guys, yesterday I finished building the raised garden bed, as you see here. Today, I think I'm just going to try to clean up the edges on the outside with the mini excavator while it's here. Try to get that half-ass looking decent. Got a lot of rocks and stuff from the topsoil and some mounds of dirt and roots and a little, you name it, in there. This back had to be built up quite a bit, as you see. About 2.5, 3 feet in order to get the garden area level that I wanted. So, next step on the garden itself is to get some dirt in here. I imagine that'll probably happen before the weekend. And on the weekend we can get it planted. And then the next phase of it is, I got some of these rolls of wire here and some 4x4s here. I think I'll cut them down, put them on the corners and a couple through the center, and then put a 2x6 green tree top plate on, and then go ahead and run the wire around the perimeter and make a gate for the entry point. That way I can keep the 4-legged rodents out of here, namely the deer. Yeah, I went from 82 yesterday to 48 this morning here with a high of 50. It really amazes me what the power of Lake Superior can do when the wind's coming off of it. It's quite breezy actually. But anyhow guys, I'm going to get busy here.